Hi guys. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I'll probably put some music over this, but there might be some like buzzing noises or something just cuz I don't know, houses make noises. And you might hear some cars. Hopefully not too many cuz it's kind of late at night that I'm filming. But anyways, it's been about a week since Resonance Part 1 came out. A little bit over a week. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill in all of my placeholders for this comeback. As you know, and I've talked about in previous videos, I am collecting OT23. It's kind of stressing me out a little bit, but I'll kind of talk about it as I go through, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get to filling the placeholders. So this is the stack of future version placeholders that I have, and then this is the stack of past version placeholders that I have. I've already went and put the sticky notes on the pieces of paper, so I'll just be putting these into the top, not top loader, into the protective sleeves. But yeah, I just kind of want to chill and talk about stuff about this comeback, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and we'll just start talking about stuff. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have been wondering, like, how I'm gonna do this OT23 collection, how I'm gonna go about it, especially since Photocards are so expensive. Well, I have a couple of ideas, or a couple of plans. So the first plan is to find as many as I can off of Mercari Japan. While I would like it better if they were, if I were able to find Photocards off of, directly off of like Instagram or Twitter for good prices, or at least prices that I'm willing to pay. I think Mercari Japan has the most reasonable prices, especially even when you factor in the Nyokyo or the Bai fees. I still think that Mercari Japan has the best prices for NCT Photocards, at least for now. Even like K-Twitter and like Thai Twitter, they're kind of like freaking out, especially over popular members like Mark and Jaehyun and Taeyong and stuff like that. But for some of the other members, it's pretty easy to find off of K-Twitter, but I don't have a Korean address, so most of my photo cards this era will probably come from Mercari Japan or group order manager claims through K-Twitter. I don't see myself buying a whole lot off of Instagram just because of how expensive they've kind of become. Photo cards have kind of become. But if any of them are under $9, I'll probably try and snatch before anyone else. I mean, some of you guys are like super fast, so even the probability of being able to snatch one off of Instagram in time is kind of crazy. But yeah, I have a couple of albums I'll probably be selling. Not sure exactly when I'm gonna have them posted or what about that, but yeah, that's just kind of an update about how I plan on going about collecting for this era. Yeah, so for the most part, I found a pretty good amount of members so far. Hopefully I'll be able to unbox those on camera soon in an upcoming haul or something like that when they come. But yeah, just kind of an update on where I'm like thinking like mentally. It's been stressing me out a lot this past week or so, I'd say. Just trying to figure out which members I need to get sooner. I would like preferably to get Taeyong, Mark, Jaehyun, the super expensive, super popular members as soon as possible, just because I know like how I know that prices are only going to be going up from here on out, especially for those three members. And as the album gets a little bit harder to find, even if it possibly goes out of print, SM has been really weird about printing albums recently, this past year. So yeah, I'm just gonna try my best. I'm trying my hardest not to stress about it, but I have been stressing a lot recently about this Resonance comeback, especially with part 2 on its way. We know it's coming. And then today they announced the Kinos, which I don't know. When they first announced it, I kind of freaked out. I was like, all right, I need to buy as many as I can, or as many whatevers, join probably a couple group orders, and pick up some Kinos, and hopefully stuff will turn out well for me. Sorry, car. Oh, bus. Anyways, I guess, like, initially, like I said, my reaction was kind of like, I panicked a little bit, and I was like, all right, I need to, like, figure out what I'm gonna do. Why did they release the Kinos so soon? I thought maybe the Kinos would be released after part 2 was released, but they're released now. Oh, is Taeil kind of big? Nah, I'm gonna keep Taeil out. That's okay. He can stay out. Yeah, but initially I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'll probably get 3 of the Kinos just so that I can pull, or at least have enough to trade for Doyoung, Jaehyun, and Mark. Not exactly how I'm gonna go about doing that, but that was just like the initial thought. And then I found out that they are releasing 2 versions, a past and a future version of the Kinos, and now I'm kind of like discouraged and not as motivated to buy the Kinos for now, just because of SM doing 2 versions and them being stupid, and doing stupid stuff like that, and that like kind of defeats the purpose of me collecting. Like, collecting's supposed to be fun, right? And you know, they add this like extra layer of stress just because you know that like these Kinos are gonna go out of print, right? Eventually, because all Kinos do go out of print. At least they have. So the Kinos are gonna go out of print, and then I'm not gonna find Jaehyun's Photocards, and then whatever, right? But the more I kind of think about it, I'm just gonna really take it easy. This comeback has really stressed me out a lot, more than it should have. And Resonance Part 1 should be my priority, more than the Kinos, more than Part 2. And I'm just gonna kind of take it as time goes on, not stress too much about collecting whatever members and stuff. I mean, like I said, the goal hopefully would be to finish Resonance Part 1 by the end of the year, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that, so why isn't this going in? Oh, I have a Mark Superhuman Kino PC sticker on the back. It's probably just because it was an initial placeholder and I just kept it since I still don't have that card. I'm never gonna find it. Anyways, but yeah, so with the Kinos, I'll probably end up getting a few. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting 3 of each member, or 3 of each version, sorry, so that I can complete the versions. But kind of where I just like maybe about an hour ago, I started thinking about, I have a friend, or at least a mutual on Twitter, who collects Haechan, and she basically goes and buys, like she basically goes to all of her group order managers that she follows and buys a Kino and then sorts for Haechan first. And then once she gets the Kinos, if she gets Haechan, then she keeps it, and if she doesn't get Haechan, then she sells the Kino with the photocard off. Which honestly isn't a bad trade-off, which is something that I'm considering doing. I don't know if I'm going to be getting 6 Kinos from every single group order manager that I follow, but I will definitely be joining a bunch, or at least a few group orders, so that I can increase my probabilities of pulling Jaehyun and Mark. Doyoung I'm not too worried about, just because he tends to be a little bit on the cheaper side, compared to Jaehyun and Mark, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna go about that, and we'll probably sleep on it tonight, think about it a little bit more, and try and figure out how exactly I want to go about that. Taeyong, Johnny, Taeyong. But right now I'm just sorting, so I put all the papers in the sleeves, and now I'm just sorting it by age order. Yuta, Kun, Doyoung, 10, Winwin. Where's Jaehyun? Jaehyun, Jungwoo. No, Jaehyun, Winwin. Where's Winwin? Jaehyun, Winwin, Jungwoo, Lucas, Mark, Xiaojun, Hendery. And then Dreamies, well, not Dreamies anymore. Shotaro and Sungchan are not Dreamies, but Yangyang in the back, Renjun, Jeno, Haechan, Jaemin, Shotaro, Yang. Wait, no. Renjun, Jeno, Haechan, Jaemin, Yangyang, Shotaro. And then Sungchan, Chenle, Jisung. Okay, now that those are all sorted out, we'll go ahead and move on to this one. Jaemin, Sungchan, Chenle, Jisung. Yeah, so that's kind of an update about... Okay, now that I'm gonna go ahead and organize them by age. If you guys haven't noticed, these are only for the photo cards. I will be collecting a few members' postcards and a few members' yearbook cards as well. For sure, I'll be collecting my top 3 of both of them. So Doyoung, Mark, and Jaehyun, I will be collecting postcards and photo cards for both of them, or postcards and the yearbook cards for both of them. But I'm thinking for the yearbook cards, I might go ahead and collect top 9 instead of top 3, just because they're photo card size, and it would look nice to have 9 of them. So if you're curious as to who my top 9 is, I'll go ahead and pull them out. So Doyoung, 10, Jaehyun, Mark, Xiaojun, and then for the 2000 younger members, where is he? Renjun, Haechan, and Sungchan. I think that should be 9. So those are the members that I'm thinking about collecting for the yearbook cards if they get cheaper. Right now, yearbook cards are priced about the same as photo cards, which... Dude, where are all these buses going? It's like 1 o'clock. Homie should be not driving anymore. Or not working, at least. But yeah, so like I was talking about earlier, so photo cards basically have been about the same price as the yearbook cards, and that kind of worries me because I definitely expected the yearbook cards to be a lot cheaper, but they are very, very nice. I'm gonna be honest, they are really nice yearbook. They are probably the nicest non-photo card inclusions that SM, or anyone actually for that matter, has ever put in an album. So I understand the prices, and especially since shipping from Korea is a little bit expensive, or is expensive. I get why they're priced around $8 to $10+ per member. So we'll see. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. For the postcards, initially I was just gonna collect top 3, but then I realized that they don't fit in 3 pocket pages. They actually only fit in 2 pocket pages, which kind of messes things up for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna collect my top 3 or if I'm gonna just collect maybe top 4. I wanted to do a cover page kind of like this for 2020, but I don't really know who my 4th member would be. It would probably be some combination of Renjun, Haechan, Yangyang, or Xiaojun. I'm not 100% sure exactly. I might even end up collecting top 9 for postcards too, but I could do something like this where I put a smaller placeholder at the top and then just collect top 3. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear like I've kind of been doing for everything else. and not take anything too seriously. Take my time with this era, and especially the postcards and the yearbook cards. Hopefully both of them will be cheaper. Let me just make sure that it's in frame. Okay, it looks pretty good. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and put the pages in already. As you guys can see, I've already gone ahead and put in the pages, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting in the placeholders now. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. So there's 23, so that means 2 pages of 7, 1 page of 8. Let's try this first. Do you like that? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there as a possibility for the first page of 7. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do 8 for this page. Maybe if I ever get a special yearbook card, I'll put it right there. No, I'm kidding. There's no way I'm getting Mark's special card. No way. No, I'm gonna even try to look. I've seen Twitter Mark's special photo card go for like 500-ish on average, which is crazy. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to do the different version of this page just to see how it looked. Oh, shoot. Are they 2 pages of 8 and then 1 page of 7? Dude, I'm a clown. I seriously can't math. Okay, give me a second. Let me reorganize this then. Okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you what this looks like. So I could either do the 7 page like this, where it's like an H, or I could do it like this, where it's like an S, I guess. And then I don't know what I'll go ahead and put there. I did that. I did that like for this version, where I did the first one filler and the last one filler. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it this time. We'll kind of just play it by ear. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, sorry guys, I kind of got interrupted there by something. But anyways, I think I need to fix this. This looks really weird. I feel like something is off. 7 is 14, 21, 22, so 8. I guess that is right. But I really don't like how, because it looked perfect with 96 line ending with 10, and then starting with Jaehyun, and then ending with 99 line, ending with Hendery, and then we could do Renjun to Jisung. On one whole page. I thought that we would be able to do that. But it seems like we cannot do that. Unless we make the last page 9 and then this page 7 and then this page 7. Do we want to do that? I guess you know what? I'm just gonna leave this here for now. And then I'll go ahead and put these in using that method that I just kind of talked about. And as of the time I'm filming this video, I'm pretty sure the age order is correct. I could be very wrong though. But I'm pretty sure it's correct. Don't like clown me for this kind of stuff. I'm a terrible citizen. I'm a terrible fan. Like any of the groups that I stan, not just NCT. Like, I know nothing. You know, I have a friend who collects Red Velvet, right? He collects Seolginan album. That's his, like, main collection, right? And he knows more about NCT non-album photo cards than I do. Like, isn't that kind of embarrassing? Like, I should know, like, which photo cards are, like, hard to get. Like, I know that, like, Ivy Club and, like, the Kaka and, what else is super expensive? Maybe Super Comma B. I know those are all, like, expensive, but I wouldn't know, like, how much to pay for them. Or, like, Dream Show PCs. Like, I feel like they go for, like, $30 or $40. But then, like, depending on the member and then depending on which card and which day and stuff like that, like, I have no idea, but, like, he knows everything and I don't. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm just gonna kind of do a quick flip through of the fillers. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm gonna be doing the yearbook cards and stuff. I already have a couple of photo cards to put in, but those will be in a photo card storing video coming soon. Hopefully by the end of this month I'll be able to do one. I don't think I'll end up with a lot of PCs. Maybe I'll end up with a few from Resonance and other stuff, maybe other groups. But anyways, thank you for watching. That's pretty much it for this video, all I had to talk about. Glad I was able to just kind of get some stuff off my chest. Hopefully you guys can relate or understand. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I know it's probably kind of long and I've just been talking. Hopefully my voice isn't like too like annoying. Hopefully it's like nice to listen to. I have no idea. But just kind of wanted to talk about some stuff that I've been thinking about in terms of this era, my plans on collecting, and yeah, I look forward to being able to complete this with you guys. So thank you so much for watching.